The Severnaya Verf shipyard has delivered the Project 20380 latest missile corvette Mercury to the Russian Navy, the shipyard's press office reported on Thursday. Chairman of the State Ship Acceptance Commission Captain First Rank Viktor Ivanov signed an acceptance certificate of the state tests of the Project 20380 Corvette Mercury, built at the Severnaya Verf shipyard. After the acceptance certificate's approval, Navy Commander-in-Chief Nikolai Yevmenov will set a date for hoisting the naval flag on the Corvette, the press office said in a statement. On May 10, the Corvette's delivery team and naval sailors wrapped up the tests and inspection of the warship's systems, armaments and special equipment, carried out an inventory, and prepared the Mercury for its handover, the press office said. By order of Russian Navy Commander-in-Chief Admiral Yevmenov, the Corvette was assigned the name of Mercury in honor of the combat sailing ship that became a symbol of Russian naval sailors' courage and skills. The Mercury is the Project 20385th Corvette built at the Severnaya Verf shipyard in St. Petersburg in Russia's northwest, part of the United Shipbuilding Corporation, and engineered by the Almaz Central Marine Design Bureau. The previous four Corvettes, the Staroguzhchi, the Sobrazitelny, the Stoiky and the Boyky, are in service with Russia's Baltic Fleet. The Mercury was laid down on February 20, 2015, under the name of Retivity. A decision was made on October 15, 2021, to rename the Corvette into Mercury in honor of the Black Sea Fleet sailing ship that gained its glory in the 1828-1829 Russo-Turkish War. Project 20380 Corvettes are designed to accomplish green water missions, fight enemy surface ships and submarines, and provide artillery support for amphibious assault operations. The Corvettes of this type incorporate the latest solutions for reducing their physical fields. In particular, the shipbuilders significantly reduced their radar signature during their construction, using radio absorption materials and specially designing their hull and superstructure. Project 20380 Corvettes are armed with Uran anti-ship missiles, Redut surface-to-air missile systems, A-190 artillery guns, and Packet NK anti-submarine warfare weapons. They can carry Ka-27 helicopters of any modification. The Russian Navy currently operates 6 of the Project 20380 multi-purpose guided missile corvettes, while 2 additional warships of the class are under construction. A total of 24 have been planned. The warships are used in green water littoral zone operations, patrol coastal waters, for engagement of enemy surface ships and submarines, and can provide gun support for landing operations. The vessels have a steel hull and composite material superstructure, along with a bulbous bow and 9 watertight subdivisions. The corvettes utilize a combined bridge and command center. Project 20385 Corvettes, or more precisely, multi-role short-range escort vessels, are intended to close the gap in the coastal defense forces. The Project 20380 Corvette can be deployed to destroy enemy surface ships, submarines and aircraft, and to provide artillery support for beach landings. It uses stealth technology to reduce the ship's secondary radar field, as well as its acoustic, infrared, magnetic and visual signatures. The ship is designated for operating in close-in maritime zone, encountering hostile surface and undersea crafts, as well as for ensuring artillery support to seaborne troops in the course of amphibious operations. The displacement is 2,000 tons, overall length 100 meters with a beam of 13 meters, cruising endurance is 4,000 nautical miles, crew, including helicopter service group, amounts to 100 people. The Corvette can be armed with 100mm all-purpose artillery systems by St. Petersburg Engineering Plant Arsenal, Air Defense Missile System Kashtan, supersonic missiles to attack low targets up to 10 kilometers, and 2 automatic gun mounts AK-630. From Soviet times, the main striking force of the Navy is nuclear submarines of various types. However, they are very vulnerable from foreign submarines at the exit from bases and in a number of other cases. Similarly, foreign submarines pose a great threat to domestic surface ships and vessels. In order to make it more difficult for any enemy to act in the near-sea zone, small anti-submarine ships MPC were built in large numbers in the USSR. Despite their small size and displacement, these boats proved to be very effective anti-submariners in our specific conditions. After the collapse of the USSR, the renewal of the fleet stopped. The modernization of previously built ships was not carried out. Under these conditions, the number of IPCs was constantly decreasing. Russia's vulnerability to foreign submarines was growing. The multi-purpose patrol ship is called the ship of the 21st century. Experts believe that with the appearance of state-of-the-art weapons, compact and more effective, there is a growing demand for this kind of small stealth ships. According to the military, the new Corvette will become a significant event in shipbuilding across the world. The new ship got the name Starogushtyer Guarding. In April 2001, Russian Navy Commander-in-Chief, Administration Vladimir Koroyedov, stated that the Navy was starting construction of the new Project 2038.0 Corvette. This is apparently the first concrete indication of the fact of the existence of this previously unattested project. The first of class was laid down for the Russian Navy at the Severnaya Verf shipyard in St. Petersburg in late 2001. Corvettes of this type will also be built for Coastal Guard units. The design of this 2,000-ton stealthy corvette was developed by the Almaz Central Marine Design Bureau. Almaz was chosen over 6 other competitors to develop the Project 2038.0 class. The Almaz Central Marine Design Bureau is a leading builder of patrol craft that served with the Border Guard Forces and Customs Service. In 1997, the Almaz Central Marine Design Bureau mentioned work on a project for a new multi-role frigate, enabling any country to build a navy capable of protecting its economic interests.